That time of year, late October, well, 17th. Usually the grapes are, and the frost has been here almost by now, but it's a strange year, this 17. Anyway, well, we're going to make some grape wine up here in Michigan. Got some grapes, we're going to get them picked into buckets. About 2 buckets make a good 5-gallon bucket of wine. You want to pick only the ripe grapes if you can find them. Get the ripe ones and take the rotten ones off. The ones that, that was all of them. Anyway, pick those grapes. I have the vineyard here, the dual vineyard, in Bobby B's backyard. We're going to go over and squeeze the grapes. Once I get the grapes in the bucket, I take and put them in a bucket of water, rinse them off real good, and then get the grapes all in a bucket of water, rinsed off, and we get a towel and set it on our lap here. We get all washed up. Make sure your bucket's been washed and disinfected. I guess you can buy this stuff one step or something, step 1, and it cleans it out. Try not to use antibacterial soaps because it might kill off your yeast. Anyway, take the grapes and let them dry off on the towel a little bit. You sit and just pick and squeeze. This takes the longest time. It's pretty boring. Best to get yourself a beer or something to set it next to you. Or even a glass of wine if it's got some done. Okay, you get all the grapes up squeezed. Okay, you want to get a 5-gallon bucket filled up with grapes. I put in this one, I put 1.5 gallons of hot water, and then 10 pounds of sugar. Yep, 10 pounds. And you fill it up to about 4 inches from the top with grapes. Get them all squeezed in there. And you throw in a pack of yeast. I use just any yeast I use. You can get special yeast from a brewer's shop. I use 5-star. It's yeast. So then I take and set it in the bucket, put the vapor lock on top, and let it set for a week. After that week's passed by, you take all the seeds and all the peels out. Filter it, screen it. I got a stainless steel screen that I use, like this. Yep, there we go, like this. And set it on another bucket that's clean and dump it into there. Once you got it all filtered out and all the seeds out, because if you don't get the seeds and peels out, you make a bitter wine. It tastes Anyway, then I take it and I get these jars, like this one, and I siphon it out of the bucket into the jars. You can use plastic water jugs they have, or I got these old glass ones, luckily, for my father-in-law, and then you just put the vapor lock on. I use these bubblers when it's finally sealed. And that sits about almost 3 months. So it's not an over-the-night project here. And like beer is. You make beer in 3 weeks. But, yep, so you put it in the bucket. You let it set for about 3 months until it quits bubbling. Once it's quit bubbling, you take and taste it, see what it tastes like. I get a vanometer. I test mine to see what they taste like. And then I test them with the vanometer to see how much alcohol content's in it. Well, mine come out usually 15 to 21% alcohol. If the vanometer says it's 18%, I'll say it's 17%. But if it's like 20%, I'll say it's 19%. Because I don't know how accurate a vanometer is, but I've used them for years and I just go a little bit under. So I might have made some stronger wine, I don't know. But that's what you do. This is Bobby B out, grape wine maker. I forgot to mention, before you put the bucket in there, you gotta put a cover on it. When you put your grapes in there 4 inches from the top, you gotta put a cover on it. I put a cover on it, and then I drill a hole, I put some of this plastic hose in it, and then I put this other end into a little bit of water. And that stops the air from getting to your wine. You don't want oxygen to get to your wine. It'll turn it to vinegar. So that's why you got to keep a vapor lock on it all the time till it's done. And then you drink it. Have a good one. Bobby B out.